Hi guys, this is Brenda, narrator Brenda. This is just getting right into the video. This is a cleaning list I've made. I clean different days of the week. Um, Sorry if I say too much. This is the first time I've done narrating, so bear with me. Yeah, I do zones, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, to cover my full apartment. Today we're going to be doing a little deep cleaning, starting off with my dishes, of course, to get them out of the way. Uh, I use the green Dawn dish soap. I also use the blue one. I believe that they're both really good for degreasing and getting things really clean and sanitized. Dawn's the best that I have found. um, I haven't tried anybody else's really. I just stick with Dawn. Filling up the sink, putting in the utensils. Usually I wash my cups with my utensils. Um, yeah. And yes, I fill my sink with water. I believe that soaking my dishes really is helpful and letting them get all that gunk off of the spoons and forks. Don't mind me if I have breaks a little bit here talking. Sorry, I was answering a text from my bestie. Here I am in my very small pantry. Uh, I am straightening out the food a bit to make more sense to me. um, it's a very small room. I've seen people who have much bigger pantries. What size is your pantry? Is it small? Is it large? Is it good for you? I mean, is it working for you? I see people overcrowd their pantries too. They're like they got food up and down and around and around. And I live by myself with my cat Velcro, so I don't really buy a lot of food for me. Most of it's refrigerated or freezer food, but I have some soups and some noodles and tuna and things, tea up there on that one shelf. Here I am taking out the trash, which you can obviously see, uh, tying it up, trying to get it out of the house because it's full, overly full. I use, I don't know the brand, if it's Hefty or Glad, but I use the brand that has the scent of Fabuloso in my garbage bags to help tone down any other odors that might be lingering in that small room. I never close the door to that small room, so it does get airflow in there. Also, my hot water tank is to the right of me, and it's quite big, and I wipe that down to clean it, keep it clean, and no hazards of fire or anything like that. Here I am putting another garbage bag into the garbage container. Here we go back to the dishes after they've soaked a little bit, some of them. And that's my first mommy scrubby thingy. So I really enjoyed using it. Really helps get my dishes clean. I never have very many dishes because, like I said, it's just me and my cat. So sometimes I have company over, but we really don't eat off the plates all that much. Usually it's just my sister Amy spending the night or something. Um, Sometimes I go to their house, spend the night there. Um, to those who are cleaning, do you find it harder to clean when you're in a depressed mood? I'm bipolar and I am depression with manic episodes. I don't get very many manic episodes. I haven't for quite some time. I do take medication for anxiety and depression, um, and they seem to be working really well for me. But for me, it's harder for me to clean, get up and clean, and find the energy and the gumption and the inspiration to get up and clean. I do watch other people's cleaning channels that kind of inspires me to clean um, on YouTube, that is. What inspires you to get up and clean and do your housework? Do you just do it because it needs to be done, or do you need inspiration to uh, get it going? Because I do. I need inspiration. I need the energy. I usually sit down for till like 10 o'clock having coffee and watching YouTube for a while, and then I will start feeling the energy to get up and go and clean. Um, Other than that, I have let the house go for or the apartment go for quite some time, and I've just got the urge to clean. So I watched a couple of cleaning ladies and uh, went from there. Yes, I wash my dishes in water. I let them soak because I feel that that helps get all the guck off of my silverware and my dishes. Depending upon how long the dishes have been sitting there too. Which, like I said, I don't ever have that many dishes, so that's a good thing. I like it when I don't have a lot of dishes. Sorry if the camera moves a little bit. And also for the angles, I do not have a tripod or any kind of tripod at all, like a tall one or a short one or handheld one. Um, so I just position the camera any which way I can to get the view as best as I can. I like this bottle brush that I use. It works for every dish, or every cup, I should say, in my house, except one of my bottles, my water bottles, has a smaller mouth opening, so I can't get into that with that brush. So I just put a little soap in there with some water, hot water, and I shake it till it looks clean to me. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that cup or not. I do got a cup from uh, Starbucks. It's a tall, uh, beigeish, yellowish colored one. Just slopped water almost on myself there. Do you guys start with your kitchen when you're cleaning? Or do you start with the bathroom or maybe the living room? I usually start with the kitchen, trying to get that all cleaned up. The hardest room for me to clean is the bathroom. I don't like cleaning the bathroom. And I cannot clean the tub. Usually I ask my sister Amy to help out with that. Uh, so she gets in a little exercise too. That's what I call this exercise. I um, go to the uh, Warren Community Church here in Bisbee, and I clean with my mom, who also has back problems. So we're going to be stopping cleaning here at the end of July. But it was a lot of good exercise. It made me sweat and pant, I could tell you that much. Um, Now these pots that I have to throw away. I have to get new pots because the Teflon in them is eroding, um, and I don't want to be eating that. Obviously, it's unhealthy. Here, I wash out my sink, and I'm sorry I keep the water running. I didn't realize I was doing that this day. Uh, Wasting a lot of water. There's my cat dishes. He's all a messy eater, and sometimes he doesn't eat his cat food, and it gets dried out. And so I have to obviously change it out and wash his dish, which I do pretty much on a weekly basis. I wash the pad that his dish sits on, and then I wash his dish. I let it soak for a while before I wash it, though, so I can get that dried cat food, which is like glue, cement even, so I can get that off of the dish. Here I am washing his dish, trying to get all the stuff off. I noticed that uh, where the part that his water is in, the shale has gotten pretty thick on there. Do you guys know how to get the shale off a cat dish? I get it in my toilet too. Not to be gross or anything, but I get like a shale ring around the water area, and I don't know how to get that out of there. So if you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comment section, please. I'm wearing a new top I got from Walmart. It was on sale for 11 bucks. It's larger than me, so that's that's a good thing. I usually fit in a 3X, but I got a 4X instead, so it's a little loose. That's another thing I'm trying to work on is my weight. Uh, I, I'm I'm 57 years old, so it's like it might not be feasible for me to lose a lot of weight at this age. I don't know, everything kind of slows down. Plus, also medications I'm taking could cause weight gain, and that's irritating because I take a lot of meds, not just for depression, but for uh, high blood pressure and diabetes and stuff like that. And yes, I have diabetes. I do take two medications, 3 pills a day, no, 5 pills a day. Um, and my A1C is still pretty high, and I'm not sure why, because I'm not really, well, I guess I do eat out quite a bit, and occasionally have chocolate and candy. So I have to tone myself down on all of that. I'm hoping to start on the keto diet probably next month, and I hear that's low carb, high protein, so I don't know if that will help out with weight loss too. Um, like I said, the exercise I've been getting has been cleaning the church. I've been doing a lot of dusting and walking around and cleaning tables and vacuuming floors and uh, mopping floors and going up and down stairs. It's just been a lot of work. But me and my mom are quitting that at the end of July because our backs just can't take all of it, unfortunately. And I know if I lost weight, my back would probably feel better. It has in the past when I lost weight. So I'm hoping that works. What do you guys do to lose weight? Uh, what type of diets are you on, or are you using for help? Do you take pills or shots to lose weight? Have you gotten uh, the surgeries, any of the surgeries done to lose weight. Um, I know how I'm stuck in my ways with eating habits and that. Plus, I have an eating disorder, so I know that if I had the surgery, I'd probably hurt myself really badly. So I'm not opting for surgery, but I am wondering what other people do to lose weight to help themselves and be healthy. I'm just wiping down the pantry now with some Clorox, a Clorox wipe, and I get a lot of cat fur. I mean, cat fur up the yin yang. Every time I vacuum, it's like I vacuumed up a whole new cat. So, yeah, this is just a little bit of cleaning. I wanted to do a deep clean. So, Mondays I have either cleaning out the pantry or cleaning out my purse. And Monday is pantry day. Tuesday is the kitchen. Wednesday is the bathroom. No, the living room. And Thursday is the bathroom. And Friday is the bedrooms. My son Nicholas used to live with me, but he doesn't anymore. So I have a large room that's basically empty. Um, I had to put he moved to South Carolina and left a lot of his stuff behind. And I noticed that he had a whole hamper full of dirty clothes. I threw out his pillow because that was nasty. So he smoked a lot, so and sweated a lot. Didn't bathe frequently, um, but I don't either. I don't bathe frequently. I bathe maybe once a week, twice a week, maybe. Especially after done cleaning the church and I'm hot and sweaty and dying to get clean. But yeah, I had to throw away his pillow and his bed when he left. His mattress went to the dump. And like I said, I found his bag of dirty laundry. So now I got to wash his laundry on top of mine and put it away for safekeeping. And if he ever comes back, I don't know. Um, Sorry, I'm hydrating. Um, I love the watermelon liquid IV. I saw Kim on the WODs doing liquid IV, so I gave it a try. Yes, she inspired me to do it, influenced me. I also drink Propel Zero grape mixes, um, plus teas. I went to Annie's Apple Orchard, I think that's what it's called, here in Arizona, and I picked up some peach ginger peach tea. It's really good. Bought some apple bread, but I gave that to my mom because it had nuts in it. And I also bought some sugar-free fudge chocolate, a regular chocolate fudge, and a peanut butter cup chocolate fudge, um, which I gave to my mom and Amy to have because it had nuts in it. Here I am mopping the floor. I do mop by hand. I think it gets a better clean job done that way. I would like to get the O-Cedar mop, but I can never find it. And it used to be in Walmart. Maybe it'll come up again near Thanksgiving and Christmas because I did see it there around that time. So I thought about getting one so that I don't have to sit on the floor and mop because that gets kind of hard to do for my back too. But I just mopped this short area in the pantry and the little walkway toward the pantry, which is where I usually keep the cat food and water. Which when he licks, he sometimes splashes it up on the wall. So I have to wipe that down. But yeah, plus his cat litter is close to the kitchen flooring, and he gets litter everywhere, and it's easier for me to wipe it up with the cloth than it is to use a mop. Just showing how the pantry looks and the floor. Washing my hands because when I touch cat stuff or cleaner, I like to wash my hands and get them sort of clean. Do it so fast it probably doesn't matter. And I wiped down the sink a couple of times actually in this video. Try to get it clean and get all the water wiped up. Here I am showing what I've got all checked off. Um, that I did the whole Monday worth, except the color guard. I still have to do that. Yes, I've had colon cancer before, and I need to get screening every once in a while for that. And Cologuard is what my doctor has recommended. So I have one sitting waiting for me to be able to take it into the up store and mail it back after I'm done doing the deed. A lot of my items here on the windowsill had stuck to the paint. That's how long it's been since I dusted off the windowsill in my above my sink or behind my sink, I guess you could say. Uh, those bottles hold my dish soap, bleach, and vinegar. Uh, in each different bottle has that, so it's easy for me to grab and use if I need to. Like when I cleaned out my coffee pot recently, I obviously did the vinegar rinse and cleaned it all up, got it to where it was working good again, and yeah, gotta have my coffee. Gotta have a coffee pot. I used to have one of those, can't remember the name of them now, but a 1 cup coffee machine, and that went to pot on us, so I had to throw that away. Because that's how I was drinking my coffee, was with the pods. And I kind of miss that, but I get more coffee out of a coffee pot. So I have at least 2 or 3 cups of coffee a morning to help me charge up energy wise and get this all done. And sorry, I'm in the way. Oh no, the pink stuff is what I use. I bought that. I heard the pink stuff is really good. I could not find the scrub, like the paste, but they did have it in um, the squirt bottle and also toilet pods, uh, powder, I guess you could say. It's like a powder you pour in the toilet and it foams up like pink, and uh, so I use that in my toilet scrubs. Here I am squirting it down with the pink stuff. I let it rest for a little while before I got back to it and cleaned it up. You can see through the window it's nice and sunny. Uh, we don't get much rain in Arizona. Our monsoons have kind of dwindled, uh, which is unfortunate because I love the rain. And a lot of times I sit here praying for the rain. If I see clouds and then I'll be like, oh gosh, I hope you send some rain, but a lot of times it doesn't. We had a few storms, and a few electrical outages, but this day was fairly decent. Putting the stuff back on the windowsill. I did take the one plant out of the little pot I had it in. It had grown roots, so I planted it in my little cow planter. Uh, which cute. I have to repot this aloe vera because it's got like no dirt in it at all. I don't even know how it's living, just swirling around inside that pot. I have an avocado plant that I was trying to grow, and it doesn't seem to want to grow. Uh, the leaves are turning brown on it, so I don't know if it'll die or not. Uh, I have to repot it, but you can see how long and stringy the roots are in that jar. And I don't want to break off the roots by accident. Yeah, in those jars or in those bottles, I have vinegar, bleach, and the Dawn dish soap. I've used those bottles for quite so many years. And now we're looking at the side of the, by the other side of the sink. Um, that's where I obviously lay my dishes to drip dry. I don't towel dry them. Um, Usually, I just let them drip dry. There is the cup I was talking about next to the pink stuff on the left. It's a tawny color, I guess you could say. That's the one I got from Starbucks. I like big cups uh, for drinking water and hydrating myself. I got a pink Stanley dupe from Hobby Lobby. I don't know how much it was. I didn't even check to see how much it was when I bought it. Um, I was splurging that day, which is another thing. How do you budget your money? Um, Me, I usually save back $100 per month, and that racks up pretty good. Um, but some days I just feel like splurging and get myself Bath and Body Works or cleaning products or books. Just like to try to do that. To It's kind of like what do you say? It's kind of like self care, I guess you could say, when you spend money on yourself instead of other people. So it's my way of self caring for me. I buy stuff that I would enjoy and uh, that smell good because I love having good smells around me. Right now I'm burning a blooming lilac candle that my daughter Crystal gave me in my living room, and here I am wiping off the back of the sink, trying to get that all cleaned up. So, do you guys live in an apartment or a house? And do you think it's easy to clean an apartment more than it is a house, or is it equal? I find it hard to clean my apartment just because I feel so drained a lot. And when I get depressed, it's hard for me to get up the gumption to clean anything. But today I had the energy to do it after my cups of coffee and all that good jazz. So have you read any great books lately? I bought one from Barnes and Nobles the other day for $28. It's How to Read a Book, and it's about a woman who is in prison or was just in prison. And so far, it it sounds good. It's a good read so far, I should say. I'm also reading The Borrowers, which is a young adult, young teenager, young preteen book. I think I just keep going down the ages. It's interesting. It's hard for me to read it though. I don't know why, but I'm almost done with that book too. So Amy wanted it, so after I'm done reading it, I'll give it to her. I still have to give her my Death Note book that I got from Walmart too. There I'm putting things back where they go. Wiping things down with a Clorox wipe to sanitize even more. I like the little Clorox wipes to help out. Definitely in the bathroom. I just got through cleaning my bathroom today and definitely used it in the bathroom on my counters, on my toilet. Here I am. I put tinfoil on the drip pans of my stove top, but I decided I was going to take that off of the stove top, off the burner pans. My goodness. Um, because they were very yucky, and I just decided to keep the tinfoil off. I was told by my manager of my apartment building if I need other drip pans, she would give them to me. So I'm hoping for that in the future. Do you guys cover your drip pans with tinfoil or anything, or do you just leave it as is? Because I'm obviously a sloppy cooker, so I don't like this type of stove. It irritates me because of the burners and that stuff. They're they don't heat up all that great, or it's too hot and you burn your food, or they boil over because it gets hot too quick. So I wish I had a different kind of stove that uh, had better burners than this. But this is an old stove, so it's an old apartment that I live in. That was a big mess. Came off tinfoil, but we'll get it cleaned up. Do you guys have any pets? If so, which ones do you have? Which ones do you like? What do you like about your pet? What do you dislike about your pet? I like my I like Velcro, my cat, because he's basically quiet and stays to himself. He doesn't really you can only pet him when he wants you to pet him. He likes to chase us down the hallway and attack the back of our legs. And I'm worried he's going to trip me one of these days, or I'm going to step on him. Uh, because he's a big cat, frisky at that. So, yeah, that's what I don't like about him is that he likes to attack for no reason. You could be petting him, and then all of a sudden he gets a bug up his butt and goes off and bites you or claws you. So I'm always constantly aware of him when he's around me. Can't put my guard down. That might cause an injury. I bought him some toys that he only played with once. He'll play with the toys like once and that's it. He's bored with it. And I don't know how to keep him from being bored because he doesn't like a lot of things. He just plays with it once or twice and that's it. So I got a stockpile of toys that he doesn't even play with. I think he's out of the kitty stage, so he's going into old man stage, which is probably why lately he's been going off into one of the back rooms and sleeping under the bed or in the closet. Sometimes he'll come out for a pet and some treats, and that's about it. He doesn't even like eating his cat food. He doesn't like the cat food. He'll eat the treats, but um, the cat food he just doesn't eat it. I don't know why. Well, the stove is coming along pretty good. Stove top, I guess you could say. I didn't clean up the stove, uh, the oven area in this video. I'm just wiping it down again to make sure it's dry and clean. And I have these small hand towels that are for the kitchen, and I use them to wipe up after I clean to get all the crumbs and the cat hair. Believe me, cat hair is everywhere. Now this is real time. Unfortunately, I didn't say that, I don't think, in the beginning of the video. I didn't speed up anything. It's all real time. Took about an hour for this video, a little over an hour. And cleaning wise, it probably took me a couple of hours to do because I wanted to do fairly deep clean. Sorry, you're staring at the stove. Well, I get out another Clorox wipe. I figure using Clorox to sanitize my stove top because that's where food is cooked and sat for a while, and I usually put my dirty dishes on my stove before I wash them. So I'm just sanitizing the stove top now. What do you guys use for sanitation? To sanitize your stuff? Do you use pink stuff only? Do you use another product like bartenders or something like that? I think it is. Uh, Soft scrub I've seen people use. The pink stuff I've seen people use. I've seen people wash their stovetop 3 times or more with a scrubber and then something else and then a spray, and that's too many steps for me. I'm like, get it done. And there's always got to be one of these that doesn't fit right. It's got to struggle with trying to get it into the right spots. I didn't put any music in this video because I felt that I could just do a um, voiceover Brenda, and I didn't feel the need for music. I felt like talking a little bit, even though I'm not sure what to talk about or how people can find things to talk about. Um, I don't go out very many places. I don't drive, so I have to rely on my mom or my sister Amy to drive me places, so I don't go very many places. Um, Mainly just the church and laundry and occasional shopping. Okay, this is my microwave, and sorry about the view there. It's I'm gonna be cleaning underneath the microwave in a few seconds here. I have to move the microwave or the stuff off the microwave. Yep, I have a lazy Susan for spinning my some of my spices and stuff on it. And now I'm going to move the microwave, so that's going to be in your view for quite some time. You can see how dirty it is on top of my microwave. Underneath was about the same, because I hadn't cleaned underneath that microwave for a couple of years, I don't think. I cleaned the counter in front of the microwave, but not under the microwave. And I don't clean the inside of this microwave because I've already cleaned it a couple days ago, so it's already clean on the inside. So have you guys made a summer bucket list yet? I haven't. I thought about doing one, but then it's like, how would I get anywhere? If my mom or Amy doesn't want to go, or certain days it might be closed. So, yeah, I really haven't made any plans for the summer. I did go to App, Annie's Apple Orchard um, with my mom and Amy. We picked up some vegetables and other goodies. I'm hoping to go to the Bisbee Community Pool. I think it's open now. They were renovating it. And also go down to Old Bisbee and maybe have some coffee at the coffee shop and just check out some of the shops they have down there. Um, I'll probably have to bring my walker because it's hard for me to walk a long distance or quite a distance, so that I can sit down when I need to and regain my breath and my back ain't in so much pain. Now I put this microwave back where it goes and putting the stuff back on top of it. My arm is in the way. I took the honey and put it in the pantry because I was using it for tea, but I brought it back out because now I'm using it for yogurt dishes. Um, I usually have yogurt and some fruit and honey for lunch. Here's the top of my stovetop, my range, I guess you could say. Taking all the excess food off of there, the spices and sauces and stuff. so I can clean up that area. The left side that I'm cleaning right now has oil on it and it's so sticky. And I was able to get it off with the Clorox wipe and washcloth. I have a hard time with microfiber cloths because the cat hair sticks to it so much. All I'm doing is swiping cat fur around. So a lot of times I have to go over things with a towel or something to get all the cat fur off of there. Yeah, speaking of my cat, here he comes. Hi. What's up, chicken butt? I know other YouTubers have narrated their videos too. I wonder, do you find it hard to narrate videos? Do you find it hard to find something to talk about? Or do you just talk about anything like I am? Anything that comes my way. Whee! I just pet my kitty. No, I'm surprised he hasn't turned around to attack me. So yeah, for my summer bucket list, I'm not sure what to put on it. Um, I was thinking about starting diamond painting as a hobby. Give me something to do on the days that I'm home. Uh, just veg out watching YouTube, which I do a lot, almost all day long, which isn't good for me either. I should be moving around and get some exercise in. Now I'm putting the things back on the stove top. That's easy for me to reach. Just grab it when I need it. I hope you can hear me okay. I have a fan going, plus my air conditioner comes on and off. Uh, and makes noise, so I hope you can hear me fine. Plus, also, I'm sitting a little bit distance from my computer, so. Oh, this is where I wanted to show you rain and hail. We had rain and hail, but obviously it's hard to see through that screen, videotape through the screen. Makes it all wonky. And here I am washing off the chairs in the well, it's a dining room, but it's also my living room. It's kind of like in the same room. And getting that all cleaned up, washing off the table, and I really don't move my things around much. It's too much of a chore for me, I guess. When I'm dusting down things, cleaning it up, I used Fabuloso. I think it's lavender scent. I'm not sure what type of scent it is. It's the purple kind. I don't know if they have any other kind. It's just what I saw and I bought. That chair right there is the chair that most people who come to visit me sit on. Rowley, our apartment maintenance man, sits there. My mom, when she comes, usually sits on one of those chairs. It's just very convenient by the door. So that's where they sit, usually. Those are lint rollers I got. I just bought those so that I could see if it would work to pick up some of the cat fur off the furniture and stuff. And the cat usually sits on the chair I'm sitting on right now. He likes to sit there sometimes. But there's cat fur everywhere. Don't mind my pink socks not matching my outfit. Usually I have black tennis shoes on and they don't show, so I usually don't worry about what color socks I have on. I'm having a hard time getting the wrapper off of the lint rollers. Don't mind my booty in your face. And there I needed to sit down again. Figure out the lint roller. So are you guys excited for autumn coming up? Summer is just started, it seems like, and already it's almost over. Kids will be going back to school in August next month. It's July right now. And yeah, so everybody's getting school stuff ready for their kids. And I don't have young kids anymore. All my children are adults. I can't have children anymore. Um, I had got my tubes tied a long time ago after my fifth child, my last son. And but I went through early menopause, uh, like in my 30s, and I don't get a period anymore, which is great because I used to have such horrible, horrible ones, uh, real nasty ones, and a lot of pain. Here I am cleaning off the shoe shelf by our front door, by my front door, and dusting out some things. I have that jar that's right there by my hand that I'm touching right now has white sand in it from the national park in New Mexico, and there's a snake skin in there and rocks in there and just things I found over time. I put in that jar so people can easily see it and I can enjoy it, remembering all the times that I've been places and put stuff in that jar. There's my pink cup right there on the tote next to my chair. I use a tote, not a table, because I have all my holiday stuff in that tote and it just works for me. I'll be cleaning that off soon too. And I threw away a pair of Nick's, my son's, uh, shoes. He's my oldest son. Um, a pair of his tennis shoes he ruined. And since he had already moved and will not be wearing them again, I threw out his old broken up boots and his old tennis shoes. There I'm taking his tennis shoes to the trash. And I decided to clean off the tote. That pink cup was the Stanley dupe from Hobby Lobby. It holds a lot, which I really like. And I always have it sitting next to me because I sit in this rocking chair quite frequently. And I have the cup sitting next to me so I can always get a drink of water, get a drink of whatever mix I have in it. Right now I have watermelon, liquid IV. Not sponsored, but it's good. I like their citrus one and what the heck was the other one? I can't remember. Dragon fruit, maybe? But I like liquid IV. It's spendy, but it's good. And I feel that it recharges me, so I got it. I also often keep my hair up. Do you put your hair up when you clean, or do you just leave it down? Doesn't matter. I get sweaty and hot, so I put my hair up. And usually I have my hair up all the time. Don't mind my belly and legs and stuff. It's good exercise to twist and turn, but it hurts my back when I do it. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get things clean. I'm not gonna stand there and clean a toad. I'm gonna sit and clean a toad. That's also my yoga mat, my yoga poof uh, to the right of the tote, blue and gold, tan. Uh, I use that occasionally for meditation and that stuff. I'll put it out in the middle of the floor and sit on it, meditate when I feel the need to do that. What helps you guys get through the day? I think that watching YouTube helps me, distract me from my thoughts that could cause me to go into depression. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and things will trigger me a lot, so I try not to think of things too much. Otherwise, I get very depressed, down, which hasn't happened for a couple of weeks now, actually. I've been feeling pretty good, been getting my energy back, been cleaning like this helps me out a lot, so. I'm wiping down my phone cord because it was gross. Looked like it had gone through the dirt, a dirt pile or something. I don't know what happened there, but I cleaned it up with a Clorox wipe because I'm touching it frequently to charge my phone, so I used Clorox wipe for that. Here I was having trouble getting cat fur off the tote, which seems to be everywhere. If you guys know a way of toning down the cat hair or animal hair, just let me know in the comments. I will try just about anything. My sister bought like this rubber glove type hairbrush thing, so she brushes him down when she comes over. Sometimes she'll brush him down really good, and that seems to help tone it down a bit for a while. Now I'm putting back the things that were on the tote, so I have them in arm's reach. I got a spray bottle, a pink spray bottle there that detours the cat when he decides he wants to attack somebody. I just pointed at him and he's like, no, no, no. Then he'll test me. Sometimes he'll test me and just sit there looking and glaring and ears back, and then he decides he's going to listen and he'll move to another spot. So I can't get him if I had to. This is where I keep my phone and my pills that I have to take are in a container and in their proper containers. Oh, here I am gonna clean off the chair, try to get as much hair as I can. Those lint roller things work pretty good. This one I got was for pet hair, so it claimed, and that's what I've been doing is cleaning off the chairs with the pet thing, and cleaning off, you'll be seeing me cleaning the chair. My narration just cut off, uh, because they said the time limit was up, so I must not be able to do over an hour. I was almost done. Almost done. So I had to go back and turn on the narrator again so I can get to the end of the video with it. It's a struggle to get those roller lint sheets off of each other. So I know it's pretty sticky. I don't have a deep cleaner or a vacuum that I can use for my couch and chair. Uh, there's my couch, and I'm getting that done. You guys use lint rollers or no? I think it works pretty good uh, for my furniture. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope you do a summer bucket list before summer's over, or maybe a reading list or something. I've been keeping my planner around me so that I can write down what needs to be done next. Um, as long as I try to keep on top of everything, it won't get as dirty as it's been. Supplements at 7 p.m. Yes. So, yeah. Trying to get it all clean. Tell me what inspires you to clean. What makes you get up and want to do it? Is it the state of your house? I'm hoping to have better videos in the future, uh, so that I can continue narrating and talking to you. And yeah, so have fun. Well, this is a Bath and Body Works candle I love. It's Anna's Garden. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.